This is a collective message for Virgo for the month of February. My name is Mimi from Meta Spiritual Counselling and Healing. I'm hoping that this message reaches you, Virgo. So Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. What is the overall energy for you for this month, dear Virgos? Okay, Virgo, you have Daughter Spirit. So it seems that this month might be quite a spiritual month for you. You might be experiencing opportunities that you kind of never dreamed, wished or imagined, but somehow seem to be coming through. You see how this door is open and it seems that there's just a surge of power and a surge of real enlightenment and healing that's coming through. So it seems that the daughter spirit is open. You might be experiencing new things, new gifts, new talents that you might have never encountered before. So in order to access that, we need to ask what you need to release. And you get the Three of Swords. So what I'm suspecting, Virgos, is that you need to release anything that's holding your heart back. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean heartbreak from a relationship. It could mean things that are connected to self, family, work, anything that kind of seems to be weighing the heart down. I'm getting the sense and the feeling of having a heavy heart. I'm getting and hearing loss and forgiveness. So this could be even in relation to losing material things or material aspects, and kind of being able to know and understand that maybe this is what I needed to experience in order for me to elevate to the next kind of spiritual level. So in terms of what's coming forward or the advice, so you've got the Six of Pentacles here. So in terms of the how or what's coming forward is a real sense of being able to give, but give from a more balanced perspective. You might have experienced situations with this Three of Swords where people were kind of taking from you and expecting you to take, and not being really reciprocal in that energy. So I'm feeling with this Six of Pentacles, sorry, I almost said Six of Swords, that there needs to be a bit more balance in what you are giving and, being able to receive. The thing with spirit is that spirit will show up, but only if you have made space for spirit, only if you have made space to receive. So I hope that kind of makes sense. We'll now tap into kind of your more spiritual, your feminine aspects. Let's see what the challenges are. Tell me what the challenges are for Virgo. Yeah, so the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you might have experienced a challenge in almost believing that you were worthy of accepting, feeling that you don't have the value or have the right to receive all of this wondrous goodness. You see all those cups in the upright and the little love between the two birds and the little, bird babies. It feels as though you're used to just being in the driving seat, you're used to giving. So if at any point someone has said to you, well, let me do this for you, it has almost felt quite alien. And this is showing up in your challenge position because, as I said, in order to be really of spirit, you need to be in that receptivity energy. And I feel like I said this to one of the other signs. So yeah, in terms of your spiritual goals, you've got the King of Cups, which is beautiful. I love this card. Again, it's that being an open chalice, being that open body of water, knowing how to go with emotions, knowing how to flow and really, really flow with ease. You see, the waters look quite choppy, but he looks very calm. And it is being that calm amidst the storm, the presence of a storm, but more in an internal perspective. So your goal is to really harness that energy and harbour the energy of the King of Cups. Learn how to flow, with whatever is kind of present, whatever is going on situationally, in order for you to kind of really reach that level of acceptance and inviting spirit in. So in terms of the how, you've got the Two of Cups. You've got the Two of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So in terms of the how, this tells me that you need to let go of maybe previous hurts or pains, and understand what it is to be unified in a connection. But this isn't union, I'm hesitating, this isn't union with other people in the physical sense, this is union with your spiritual self. So this is really getting to know you again. I'm almost like seeing you out on dates with yourself and really treating yourself and really like showering yourself with love and showering yourself with self-care. So Virgos, this seems like you're really needing to sit into that energy in order for you to receive spirit. So let's look at your physical aspects, so the more earthly or worldly challenges. So yeah, there was the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So what that tells me is that you've almost felt as if your reserves are running out, feeling as though things financially are slipping away from you, or on the brink of slipping away from you. So it feels as though trusting spirit feels quite scary, because it's, well, what will that do to my physical world? What would that mean for my ability to pay my bills, pay my car, and, you know, have food on the table, etc. And it seems as though you're not trusting spirit because you don't know how this will pay off for you in the long run financially. So let's look into your goals, your earthly goals, Virgo. I'm going to take that card because it wanted to flip. You've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So the earthly goals for you are to release control, relinquish control, and to stop worrying about money, stop worrying about the material. But I don't, you know, it's easier said than done, just saying stop worrying. I'm seeing this as taking a step back and not being too meticulous, not being too, you know, too planning, if that makes sense, too oversubscribed in your capacity to plan for your finances. So I keep seeing like an Excel spreadsheet, so overdoing it with the spreadsheets and the budgets and things, and almost inviting the invitation to spirit of, well, if this is what you want me to do, please show me how to do this financially. Please sustain me financially. Please keep me abundant and afloat. So working with affirmations in order to kind of reach that penultimate balance between spiritual and physical. So in terms of your how, you get the Five of Swords. So I'm seeing this as not looking back, not feeling that you need to constantly look after your shoulder, that people are out or after you. So really stepping forward and looking forward rather than ruminating on the past. So really kind of trusting that the direction that spirit wants you to go is the direction that you need to trust in, and you need to kind of like go with, rather than having one foot in the past and one foot in the future. So let's look at an oracle advice, please, for our lovely Virgos. Okay, so, oh, I love that. So you've got number 7, be spirit. Sweet results await. I don't think much more needs to be said about that. If you go with spirit, the door is open now. All you need to do is go through that door and know that what's on the other side is sweeter than what currently exists. Okay, Virgo. I hope that resonates. If it does, let me know down below, leave a comment or like, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll speak to you soon, Virgo.